morning, everyone. I thought I'd do a quick Sunday morning live unboxing. This pile I bought on eBay. I bought these two on Whatnot. It is a new auction site that came out in the last couple years here. People auction stuff off live on video. So I'm actually going to try doing my first Whatnot live antique book auction here on Tuesday. So I threw a link down in the description. Hopefully you can find those. Maybe I'll try throwing one in the chat quick so you can see it there as well. Oh, not sure. Here we go. Let me check out. See if I can figure this out. Nope, no idea how to do that. So check out the description of this video. You should be able to see it. So these first two boxes are books I bought on Whatnot. Pretty cool stuff. I'm Animal Vet 52 on Whatnot and eBay. So this first lot was a collection of Dune books. Got the Heretics of Dune paperback. And then we got some hardcovers. We got Dune, A House Atreides. That one's by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. We got Dune, The Butlerian Jihad, again by Brian and Kevin. Here we got Dune by Frank Herbert. I think this is like a 20-year anniversary edition or something. Yeah. Oh, nope. It's a first Putnam edition, 1984. Nice hardcover. We have Paul of Dune. We got Dune Messiah by Frank Herbert. I think this is a book club edition, but it's in pretty nice condition. Yep, book club edition. 1969. These I'll probably put on eBay, auction them off. Haven't decided if I'm going to sell them as a collection or one at a time. Got Children of Dune, I think, again, book club edition. By Frank Herbert, 1976. So yeah, nice lot of Dune books. I think today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 boxes to show you. So yeah, the second box also came from Whatnot. Seller Common Ground Finds. Also Common Ground Finds on eBay as well. First I got a nice 3-volume set of Lionel Lincoln. Leather bound, pretty nice condition on those. By James Fenimore Cooper. These were published in 1825 in London. So pretty nice early J. Fenimore Cooper set. We got a couple G.A. Henty by Pike and Dyke. And with Buller and Natal. With Buller and Natal, or A Born Leader by G.A. Henty, with 10 illustrations. Always seem to do well with G.A. Henty books. We got a nice little leather volume. A Fashionable Tour in 1825, An Excursion to the Springs, Niagara, Quebec, and Boston. Published in 1825. Pretty awesome. Nice little leather book. Next, I'm really excited about this set. It's a 2-volume set of Emma Lady Hamilton. She was some kind of mistress to some royalty back in the day. Really fancy leather bindings on these. Beautiful leather bindings. And they're extra illustrated, which basically means they took the book and added a bunch of nice high quality illustrations. Got the nice silk end papers. There's the binder stamp right there, bound by Zaindorf. Tiny, tiny little binder mark right there. You can hardly see it. Emma, Lady Hamilton by Walter Sitchell. Extra illustrated in 2 volumes, 1905. So basically they took a bunch of related artwork, engravings, and that type of stuff. Silence my phone. eBay's going crazy on me. There we go. Shouldn't be any more interruptions, hopefully. So basically, they just took a bunch of antique engravings. I don't know if they found them from other books or where exactly they got all the other engravings, and added them to the book. And I mean, there's, I don't know how many hundreds of different illustrations that were added to these volumes. Sorry about that, Grayson. And again, the amount of work that went into adding relevant, you know, they don't just add a bunch of random artwork. It's all related to the book. And again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bindings on those. Really nice. Excited about those. So yeah, I bought those on Whatnot. I'm going to be selling on Whatnot on Tuesday night. I have 30 books lined up. And basically, it's a live video like this, and you can kind of just, there's a little thing on the bottom of the screen that you can bid. So I am seller Animal Vet 52. If you sign up, I put a code in the description so we both get some credit if you decide to buy something from me. Again, I am Whatnot seller Animal Vet 52 and eBay seller Animal Vet 52 as well. Figured I'd keep it simple. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday morning so far. So it's live if you're watching Sunday morning. I'm probably going to repost this video tomorrow. So if you're watching on Monday, it is not live. But you're welcome to throw some comments if you got any questions or comments. Ooh, I'm really excited about this one. This is a good one. If I can get it open today, it's a good one. Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, illustrated by Hugh Thompson. And what a binding. What a binding. This one was there's the designer mark right there. It's is it Albert Angus Tarbane? Was the, I hope I got that name right. Definitely said it enough and seen it enough. He is one of the preeminent book designers of the Victorian era. He didn't design a ton of books, but his work is just the best. Got the nice peacocks on the end papers. Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, illustrated by Hugh Thompson, introduction by Austin Dobson, 1896. And the condition, I mean, the hinges are good, the binding's tight, just such an unbelievably clean copy. It is going to be so tough for me to sell this one. Probably going to throw a big old price tag on it. I don't mind if it never sells. And actually, I think this one, unlike the Pride and Prejudice with the peacock binding, that one's pretty common. This one, I think, is really, really tough to find in any condition, yet alone this nice. So, excited to have this one at the bookstore. Again, all the page edges are gilded. Look how tight the binding is. Just such a crazy clean copy. Man, that is nice. I'm so excited about that one. All right, on to the next one. This live video shouldn't take an hour and a half like last week. I don't have quite the quantity as I did last week. All right, this is part of the Science for Children series. This is photography and its mysteries. Trying to put together, check out the camera there on the spine. Trying to put together a complete set of this series. I think I already have one on astronomy. I don't even know what all topics are included in this series. Photography and its mysteries. How photography was discovered, its many uses, its curious and interesting results, and how they are obtained, told in plain and easily understood language. By Charles R. Gibson with 30 illustrations, published in 1925. See what we got for illustrations in this one. I want to see if they have any illustrations of cameras. Got a chapter explaining moving pictures. Photographing with x-rays. Whoa, that's a crazy x-ray. What the heck is going on with that person? X-ray, oh, x-ray of a fully dressed man. Okay, that makes a little sense. It will be observed how very opaque all the metal objects are to the penetrating x-rays. The metal pairs of the black straps with the braces are seen right through the bones. The metal rims of the two buttons and the tie clips are also conspicuous objects. Oh, aerial photography, pretty cool. Got a little chapter on eyesight. Oh, got a chapter on astronomical photography. Some curious things. When the professor took a photograph of a picture of a man through the eye of the beetle, he got no less than 25,000 pictures of the man on the photographic plate. Again, really cool old book, 1925 book on photography. Let me get a better pair of scissors. I don't know why the orange scissors are my favorite, but they are kind of dull, but I still use them every day. All right, we've got a nice copy of Alice in Wonderland. Really pretty copy of Alice in Wonderland. Nice condition. Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Don't see a date, but I would guess it's from maybe around the 1920s. Oh, the Royal Invitation. Oh, so it has the John Tenniel illustrations, but then it looks like it also has a different illustrator as well, which is always more exciting. So many of the editions were illustrated by John Tenniel, but then it's always fun when they have a different artist as well. Oh, where did my comments go? There we go, live chat. How can you buy from me? You're in the Arabian Gulf. Well, I sell on eBay. eBay seller Animal at 52, so you can check out all my items there. Ooh, man. Got some pretty exciting stuff to show off today. Some of you just joining, you're gonna have to watch this. I think you can watch the recap. I'll make it this video public again right after I'm done, so you can rewatch. I've been showing off some really cool Alice in Wonderland. We got a really awesome Sense and Sensibility. This one is super duper special, and Emma, Lady Hamilton. You're definitely gonna want to see those. So hopefully you can watch the recap after this video is done. We've got a nice leather copy of Museum of Antiquity. Really nice book on ancient history and archaeology. Museum of Antiquity, a description of ancient life, the employments, amusements, customs, and habits, the cities, palaces, monuments, and tombs, the literature, and the fine arts of 3,000 years ago, by L.W. Yagi and T.L. Haynes. Highly illustrated. I think this one has like 130 illustrations or something like that. 1882. Thanks for watching, American Meteorite fan. I appreciate it. So this one, let's see, has a chapter on Pompeii, amusements, domestic life, domestic utensils, employment, Troy, Babylon, religion and mythology, fine arts, literature, tombs and catacombs, and truth of the Bible. I'll show you. I mean, this one is just very, very, very nicely illustrated. Here you go. You got ancient jewelry. Got a chapter on mythology and religion. Ancient weapons. Pottery. There's lots of pottery illustrations and art illustrations. Yeah, you know, I've sold a lot of copies of this, but I've never read it. I probably should at some point, but I'm kind of a slow reader. I read a little bit at night, and that's about it. So too busy selling books to sit here reading all day. But eventually I'm gonna have to read this one. Here we go. We got a sarcophagus. Pretty awesome. Got some ancient inscriptions and hieroglyphics. There's lots of hieroglyphic type illustrations. Very cool book on ancient history. Really like that one. Yeah, it's definitely hard buying and selling books when I love them so much. It's tough to not keep all the good ones for myself. I do keep definitely keep plenty of the good ones for myself, but it's also got to try to make a living, so have to sell some of the good stuff. The ABC and XYZ of Bee Culture. This is an older copy. I think the first edition was from the 1860s, and they're still making new editions of this one. This one's published in 1920. This is 100 and I guess I don't see the number edition it is, but they just made tons and tons and tons of different editions of this one. It's probably one of the more common and collectible bee books there are, and it also has highly illustrated, hundreds and hundreds of illustrations. So if you're a beekeeper, this is the one for you. And honestly, I don't think I'm sure some of the information has changed over the years, but I think a lot of it, they knew what they were doing back in the 1920s. Check out the beekeeping equipment. Yeah, beekeeping can teach us a lot about getting along. I agree. Again, I've sold dozens and dozens of copies of this one over the year, but to have one from 1920 in this good condition is kind of tough. Usually if you buy a beekeeping book, you're probably going to read it a bunch. All right, A Treatise on the Human Hair and Its Diseases by Bella C. Perry, published in 1859. This one's pretty unique. I don't think I've ever seen a book like this on the treatise of the hair diseases. Let's see, Chapter 1, the external skin. Chapter 2, the sensitive skin. Chapter 3, the formation and structure of the hair. Composition of the hair, the peculiarities of hair and its emotional influences. Okay. General diseases of the hair, diseases which destroy the hair, suppressed secretion, irritation of the scalp, dandruff, inflammation of sensitive skin, maturated secretion, ringworm. I'm not going to try to say that one. And management of the child's hair, and last, manufacture of popular cosmetics of the hair. Okay. Here we go. Cosmetics of the hair. Baldness. The decoction of boxwood, successful in cases of baldness, is thus made. Take up the common box, which grows in garden borders, stems and leaves, 4 large handfuls. Boil in 3 pints of water. Boil in 3 parts of water in a closely covered vessel for a quarter of an hour, and let it stand in a covered earthenware jar for 10 hours or more. Strain and add 1.5 ounces of eau de cologne or lavender water to make it keep. The head shall be well washed with this solution every morning. There you go. Boil some wood, add some lavender, and wash your hair with it every day. Sounds pretty legitimate. Okay, bear's grease. Artificial bear's grease. Bear's grease is imitated by a mixture of prepared veal suet and beef marrow. It may be scented at pleasure. Oil of lavender with a very little oil of thyme is sometimes used. The following are of the compounds sold under this name. Number 1, prepared suet, 3 ounces, lard, 1 ounce, olive oil, 1 ounce, oil of cloves, 10 drops, compound tincture of benzoin, 1 drop, and mix it all together. Not sure what exactly bear's grease will do for your head and hair, but it's bound to make your head nice and oily. Let's see. Twigs hair coloring. Take 1 drop lac sulfur, half a drop of sugar lead, 4-ounce rose water. Mix carefully. Apply to the hair repeatedly till it assumes the desired shade. Okay. Sounds legitimate. So again, very cool 1859 book on the hair and its diseases. I think that's the first hair disease book I've ever seen. seen plenty of cosmetic books and medical books and diseases of the head, which I would assume would have halfway similar contents, but very unique title on that one. All right, looks like we got 4 little bundles. First we got some volumes of the History of England by Macaulay. Looks like we got volume 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the rest of them are in this box. Let's see, those kind of look to be the right size to match. There's volume 2 of the History of England. We got Industrial Efficiency. Industrial Efficiency, a comparative study of industrial life in England, Germany, and America by Arthur Shadwell, 1913. Sounds like a very dry book on economics. Looks like we got volume 2 and 3. Correspondence of the Count de Marlborough, 1851, Paris. This one's in French. Again, that's volume 2 and 3, I think. Volume 1 is in here somewhere. Yep, there's volume 1. Old Testament legends, being stories out of some of the less known apocryphal books of the Old Testament by M.R. James. 10 illustrations by H.J. Ford, 1913. Look, that one has some beautiful illustrations. Wow. Very nice artwork in this book. I was not expecting that. A little staining on the front cover, but the rest of the book seems to be all right. History of England, Volume 1. So, yep, we're slowly getting the rest of that set put together. I'm pretty sure it's complete in, I forget, 6 or 8 volumes, maybe. History and Historians of the 19th Century. Again, most of these will be up on eBay here probably in 2 weeks. eBay seller Animal at 52. History and Historians of the 19th Century by G.P. Gooch, 1913. Show you the contents pages quick if you're interested. And hopefully again. The Land That Is Desolate, An Account of a Tour in Palestine by Sir Frederick Treves, 1912. Looks like it has some illustrations and a map. Let's see where's the map. There's the map. Looks like a nice folding map of the Holy Land. Let's see if I can show you that. And I think there's 30 other illustrations as well. That one wasn't too exciting. Mount of Olives, again, not the most exciting illustration. All right, and last for this lot, Napoleon. Napoleon, The Last Phase by Lord Rosebery, 1900. I think I'm going to do a tiny bit of rearranging quick, if you can hold on for 10 seconds. Scoot some of this down. Maybe at the end of the video, I'll do a little recap for some of you that joined in the middle of the show. Showed off some of the more interesting stuff right away at the beginning. It's a big bugger. I'm assuming it's a Bible. I do have probably 5 or 6 really nice Bibles on eBay right now. If anyone's in the market for a nice leather Bible, got some really great ones. I do appreciate when people use tons and tons of bubble wrap because I reuse it and then I don't have to buy it, so I don't mind. Alright, we're almost to the inside. Hopefully there's no more layers after this one. I don't think there will be, but you never know. All right, we made it. So we have a huge leather Bible, really nice condition. It is in Swedish, which actually I've been really surprised. I've done really well with some German Bibles lately. I had one bring $1,000, which I don't know. My expertise would say that English Bibles would sell the best, but the German ones just have been pretty crazy lately. The back covers also, has the same beautiful designs. And we have the clasps. I know how much everyone loves the clasps. And again, really nice tight binding, pretty great condition, pretty minimal wear. I think this one's from the 1880s, and it's big. It's probably over 4 inches thick, about 13 inches tall, weighs 14 or 15 pounds. Probably has about 14 or 1500 pages. So as far as Bibles go, this is the deluxe edition. Pretty great. Oh, and it is illustrated by Gustave Doré, most people's favorite illustrator. All right, 2 more boxes. And then if you stick around, I'll do a recap. I'll show off the more exciting books that I showed off earlier in the video. Then I'm going to get back to work. I already got my shipping done. I priced about 200 books here for the bookstore. I did sleep in this morning. I got out of bed about 5:30. Usually I try to be out of bed by like 5:15, but feeling a little lazy. All right, looks like we got some nice Charles Dickens, Child's History of England, Little Dorrit, and Christmas books. Not the most exciting Dickens, but nice enough. I think this is a really big set. There must be in 2 boxes. I think there was 30 some volumes. Got Oliver Twist and Christmas Stories. Gonna fly through these. They're not the most exciting books in the world. Pickwick Papers, The Life of Charles Dickens, and Nicholas Nickleby. I've got Christmas Stories Volume 2. We got Barnaby Rudge and Martin Chuzzlewit. We have Volume 2 of Martin Chuzzlewit and the Uncommercial Traveler. We have Sketches by Boz, Bleak House, and Pickwick Papers. All right, last box. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Feel free to hit the like button, throw a comment down there if you got any questions or just want to say hi. I'm always curious who's watching my videos. All right, looks like the rest of that Dickens set. Got Little Dorrit, Edwin Drood, Life of Dickens, and Dombey and Sons. Son. Reprinted pieces and Our Mutual Friend. Again, a lot of them have chipping to the top of the spine. Otherwise, I think they're pretty decent condition. Might put some of these in the bookstore. I might put some online. Dickens is always popular no matter where you are. Nicholas Nickleby, Our Mutual Friend, Barnaby Rudge, and Old Curiosity Shop. Sketches by Boz, Great Expectations, and Dombey and Son. David Copperfield, American Notes, and Bleak House. Again, I think most of these titles were in 2 volumes. I don't know if any of them were in 3 volumes. David Copperfield and Hard Times, etc. So again, nice. What was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 29 volumes. I don't know if there was only 29 volumes. There's a partial set, or if there's another box coming. I don't know. So again, I'm going to show you. I'm going to start with what I bought on Whatnot, which is an auction site. If you're going to sign up, use my link in the description. I'm having a sale there on Tuesday. I'm going to sell 30 books. Some pretty decent stuff. They all start at $1. I'm Whatnot seller, Animal Vet 52. There's also a link to my show in the description if you want to check it out. So on Whatnot this week, I did buy a nice set of Dune. Those are just book club editions, but that's okay. The book club editions are still pretty popular these days since the first 2 movies came out. The price of Dune books have just went crazy. So I should do all right with those. I think those will be on eBay. Did get a couple G.A. Henty from a different seller on Whatnot, Common Ground Finds. Max, he's a good friend, so bought a couple books from him. Got a nice 3-volume set of Lionel Lincoln by James Fenimore Cooper in 3 volumes, 1825. Lionel Lincoln or The Leaguer of Boston in 3 volumes by James Fenimore Cooper, published in 1825. Really nice condition on those. There's the Hair and Diseases. I just showed that one. Sense and Sensibility. I bought this one on eBay, and it is really, really special. There's the designer tag right there, AAT. Is it Albert Angus Turbane? I always mix up the order of the first 2 names. I think it's Albert Angus Turbane. Look him up. He has some of the most beautiful Victorian bindings ever. Got the really nice peacock end papers. Nice gilt edges. And it's illustrated. It's in really nice condition. What more could you ever ask for? Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, illustrated by Hugh Thompson, introduction by Austin Dobson, published in 1896. Again, really nicely illustrated. This one is just next level special and next level expensive as well. I mean, I couldn't find any other ones with this binding online. Maybe I just wasn't looking in the right spot, but to find one in such nice condition is very tough. And probably the most exciting buy of last week was these Emma Lady Hamilton by Walter Sichel, extra illustrated. So basically they took the book and added a bunch of really nice related engravings and lithographs. Got the really nice silk end papers. There's the bookbinder stamp right there. Emma Lady Hamilton by Walter Sichel, extra illustrated, complete in 2 volumes, published in 1905. Show you some of the other illustrations. And see, I don't know if they took all these other illustrations out of books or where they got them. Let's see, that illustration looks like it was printed in 1804. So it can be illustrations from all different eras. just the time that they put into finding and adding related artwork. It's crazy. And again, I bought this one on Whatnot from Common Ground Finds. He's the seller, Max. Really great guy to work with. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'll make this video live so you can watch it again. And thank you all very much for watching. Have a beautiful Sunday.